Hello YouTube, this is Nicole or Nicole's New Life. It has been a long time. So the last time I believe I checked in with you guys was week 17. I was down 48.2 pounds, I believe, and I weighed 246.8. So now I'm on week 22, so week 18, 19, 20, 21, and 22 have passed, if I'm thinking correctly, because it was May 22nd, and today's June 19th, so I'm pretty sure that's right. So now I weigh 241.8, which brings me 5 pounds lighter since the last time I've seen you guys, and a total of 53.2 pounds. So I'm very excited. I did not hit, I know I had told you guys I wanted to hit 50 pounds by Disneyland, but that did not happen. I was, I think, like 0.8 pounds away from it. But I went and had a great time. It was so much fun. My son had a great time. I fit on any ride that I tried to get on. In fact, I had like some leftover seatbelt, I guess you would say. So it was really fun. My son did the breakfast with Mickey, and it was good stuff. I want to apologize. The reason I haven't made videos is because my iPhone, the storage got all jacked up, so I couldn't make videos, and then I tried making it on my computer, and you saw how that worked out last time. Like, the volume was weird, and it was like not in sync, so I just said until I get a new phone. So I finally got the Galaxy S4, and I love it. So that's why I haven't made a video, but everything is going well. I have Sarah, which is Gypsy Face Sarah, and Shelly in the band, as my accountability girls, and we talk daily, and they keep me honest, and so all is well in the world of weight loss on my end. Okay, so we got back from Disneyland. I kind of want to fill you guys in. Got back from Disneyland, and I want to say we went Saturday, Sunday, Monday, something like that. And I had sustained, I didn't lose any weight, but I didn't gain, so I was really happy, and I tried to eat really well when we were there, and the working out was just walking around the park. And then the week after, I worked out, did my couch to 5K, everything regular, and I think I lost like 0.6 pounds, something like that. Well, I got really sick. I got like a super sinus infection and an ear infection, and when I get like that, I'm out. Like, I didn't work out for a week, I think it was, because I was just sick. I tried to go back, and I just wasn't, I have frizzy wizzy hair. Me and my son took a nap. I just wasn't ready, so I was like feeling funky, and I'm like, what can I do to not feel so, like I can't work out right now, I just feel sick. So on my birthday, which I think my birthday was the first day I was really starting to feel better, which was June 6th. My husband got me a juicer, so I was really excited. So I think on the 9th I started juicing every day for breakfast. And then I decided that, or I watched Hungry for Change. I don't know if any of you have seen it, but it is like a wonderful documentary. It's so informative, and it was amazing. So I watched that, and I'm like, you know what? I'm going to juice. I'm going to try it. So I did, my husband and I did a 3-day juicing detox last week. So I did breakfast, lunch, and dinner, a juice, and then just water. That was it. And it was awesome. Like, because I hadn't lost that much weight. Like, I was really just sustaining my weight of, I think it was like 246.8, and then when I got to 245, I lost 1.8 pounds to hit my 50 pounds. I sustained there for almost 3 weeks. And then I did my juicing last week and lost like 4.4, something like that. So the first day sucked, second day was amazing, third day I felt like I could keep going, but I went back to regular food, and I'm just doing a juice a day, and I will never stop doing it because of the micronutrients that you get from the juicing. And I've had, like, I don't know about you guys if you have juice, but I've had some haters, man. Like, you know, I'll put pictures on Facebook, and they're like, oh, you're not getting any of the fibers from it, so it's not really good for you, or, oh, that's not healthy. And my mom, I love my mom to death, but she's a nurse, so she comes from a doctor's perspective. And I was on my 3rd day, and she was like, I'm just worried about you. You need to eat food. But she was saying this while she had like the family at my mom's house, they were eating fried chicken, and I was like, you guys are going to tell me that this is unhealthy when you guys are sitting down to fried chicken. But, you know, to each their own. I don't mean any disrespect to my mom whatsoever. I love her. She's the very best. But people who are not in it just don't get it. You know, they just don't understand. So, and then on Facebook, people were like, oh, just because you're doing fruits and vegetables doesn't mean it's healthy. You have to do the right fruits and vegetables, and just like ridiculous stuff. So, the reality is, who's going to sit down for breakfast and eat a whole cucumber, 5 leaves of kale, a bunch of spinach, some cilantro, 5 strawberries, an apple, and a damn beet? I wouldn't, but if I put it all in a juicer, I can drink that all for breakfast, and just, you know, it's like the easiest way for your body to absorb nutrients, like through liquid. It's fast, it gets to your bloodstream quickly, and I can definitely tell a huge difference in how I feel. Like, I didn't realize that I was living in a fog, but the fog has lifted. I definitely was. I replaced it for my coffee, and during the time of the detox, I was really evaluating my eating habits. Although I have changed what I've eaten immensely since January. I've lost 53.2 pounds since January, so going on 5 months. And even though I changed to a more healthy diet, I'm not as good as I can be. Like, I look at food differently now, just as a more, like, if it comes from a box, no thank you. If the expiration date exceeds the age of my son, no thank you. Like, that's ridiculous. Like, I was eating stuff that would expire in 2015. Like, what the hell is that? That's not normal. Like, strawberries that you bring home from the store should not live 2 weeks in the refrigerator like some of the stuff I was buying. I've moved organic, and that used to irk me big time. Like, when people would be like, oh, you need cage-free eggs, and you shouldn't drink milk because of the antibiotics they give the cows, and, you know, you really need to eat organic. I was just like, you know what? Shut up. I'm eating healthier, so I don't really care where the eggs come from or where the fruit comes from. But I do understand, like, I don't want my vegetables to be genetically engineered. I want them to be fresh from the earth. I read something that said, I'm not going to remember it exactly, but it said eating organically straight from the earth. It was like a picture of a carrot with dirt on it still that had just been pulled out from the ground. It was saying eating from the earth is probably the most intimate that you'll ever be with the earth. Like, that's like the strongest connection you'll have with the earth. And I was like, yeah, you're right. Like, why not? So since then, my husband has cleaned out an area in our backyard, and we're going to do carrots, we're going to do beets, we're going to do lettuce, we're going to do squash, we're going to do cucumber. Like, anything I can plant, I'm planting. So that's what's going on there. And in the future, we're going to get a little chicken coop in the backyard for eggs. So I'm going crazy. I'm Little Miss want to eat fresh. And it's true, though. Like, we really don't know. Like, say you get a head of corn from the store, who knows what chemicals were pumped into that corn? It, like, freaks me out. So, but anyways, enough about that. So I'm eating more whole foods, and I'm seeing the weight. Oh, and like I said, when I was doing the juicing, I didn't work out because I was like, I don't have the energy right now, so I'm not going to work out and only be having juice. I have no food in my system. So it's been a while since I've worked out, and in a week I dropped off like 5 pounds or 4.4 pounds, and I've kept it off. The juicing ended like 3 days ago. And since then, like, I've decided I'm only having meat 3 times a week, because you don't need meat every single day. Your body doesn't need it. You need vegetables, mostly veg. So I've been doing a lot of a juice for breakfast, and then for lunch, like a salad, and then for dinner, my husband will just make wonderful stir fry. Let me see if I could show you guys this chili I'm about to have for dinner. It's an all vegetable chili that he made, and it looks amazing. Let's see if you could see it. You see it? It's like super good. It has beans, onions, corn, squash, celery, tomato, no meat, and you don't even notice it. So those are the little changes that I've been making with my diet, and I'm gonna start back working out tomorrow. So yeah, I'm excited about that. I miss the running. You really feel it when you haven't done it. Your body misses it. So today we went to, it's called Pump It Up. It's like a bounce house place for a birthday party for my son, and it was awesome. Like, I got my sweat on from chasing after my son and going through these obstacle courses, and I didn't realize how much I missed that. I've been really focused on the nutrition part of it, so I'm excited to get the working out back into it. But it is true, there was something I read also that said weight loss is 80% nutrition and 20% exercise. You cannot outrun your fork. And it's true. Like, I can't tell you how many times before this 5 months, like when I had lost weight previously, that I would go to the gym and then go through a drive-through, because I'm like, oh, I just worked out, I can have a burger, or eat a burger and be like, oh no, it's fine, like I can just go work out. Not the mindset to have. It's all wrong. I had to break it down. It took me 5 months to get to where I am now, where I really feel like I'm in phase 2. Like, the first 50 pounds was my first phase, and I did it in a way of exercise and protein was the way I did it, and it works. It's fine, but it's not something that I can live. Like, I'm not gonna, like, after I'm in maintenance, I'm not gonna work out 6 days a week, and I'm not gonna eat only protein, and then, you know, because I was forgetting about everything else. I was shoving protein down my throat and working out, and it works, it does, but I want a more wholesome way of approach to it. So that's what I'm doing. My second 50 pounds. I don't have a goal weight. Most of you guys know, so once I hit it, I'll know. Once I get comfortable, I'll set a lifetime maintenance range to live within. But I know that I do need to be healthy, to lose 100 pounds. So I'm more than halfway there, and that's amazing. So second phase is Whole Foods Nicole, I guess, which is kind of weird because I never, like, it always irked me when people acted like that. And it's not a way of acting, it's just a way of being, and it comes off arrogant, and I don't mean to be like that. But for me, I'm gonna see where it takes me, eating a lot more vegetable, a lot more from the earth. Instead of coffee and a protein bar for breakfast, I'm having a juice and or fruit or something grown out of the earth. So I'm not a hippie, don't judge me. I'm still myself. And I will still get my 60 grams of protein, just not from meat only, like beans, and there's protein in some vegetables, my milk. Like, I'll find a way to get it in. One thing that I before had a hard time with, like, I was like, I'm not giving up my coffee creamer. I love that stuff. But then I looked at the ingredients, and I don't even want to go into it. I've no longer drank that. I tried to after I juiced. I tried to make coffee and put the creamer in, and I couldn't bring myself to drink it because I'm like, I just detoxed all this crap out of my body. Why would I reintroduce it? You know? Food for thought. Peanut butter. The peanut butter that we have, it has 2 ingredients in it. One is peanuts. The second one is salt. It is $1 more than Skippy's, which is what 80% of Americans feed their families. There is a paragraph of ingredients, half the stuff you can't even read. And it's like, what the hell? Like, what? I don't understand. Why? It's $1 well spent. So that's something, if you guys are, if any of you are out there who are working out, eating right, and you're struggling to get off those last few pounds, I would suggest reevaluating, looking at the foods that you're putting in your body. And even if you're putting healthy foods, look directly at, you know, what's going into those foods. Even if it's fruits and vegetables, sometimes, you know, it's just crazy. I've seen a grape like that big. Give me a break, that's not normal. Like, I didn't eat it because it was ridiculous. But so try that, it might work. If you guys have tips for me, it's phase 2. For all you natural eaters out there who are really focused on that, I would love feedback on that, because that's where I'm at right now. We'll see where it takes me. Right now it's working out well. Couch to 5K, like I said, has been on hold because Disneyland, then I got really sick, then I was juicing, so I almost pushed it back a month, which is crazy because it's like 4 weeks, but that's okay. For me, it's not about how fast I can get to the end, it's about getting it done. So I am starting back tomorrow, week 6. I'm gonna redo week 6, day 3. And that gives me 3 weeks, have a month, I'll finish, I'm excited. And so that's what's going on. I hope you guys are doing amazing. I'm not gonna lie, I have not seen videos in a long time. I've been super duper busy, but I will try to catch up as soon as I can. I love you all. Shout out to Shelly and Sarah for keeping me on track and just being amazing people. If you guys aren't subscribed, you need to, because they definitely are worth watching. They are very inspirational gals. So anyways, toodles.